Hello and welcome. This live stream event. We are streaming on Tuesday as opposed to Wednesday. So we're one day early this week. Hopefully we will still have some people joining who typically join. Maybe we'll get some new people on today. We are still within the same time frame that we typically go live. So we'll see who does join us. Want to welcome everybody who is watching this on the replay. We're going to be talking about the energies of March. This is like the term March Madness. This is going to bring new meaning to that term, I think, this month. We've got 2 retrogrades. We're in eclipse season. All right, like all bets are off here, and 2 personal planets, right? So when we're talking retrogrades, we've got Mercury and Venus. All right, and they are going retrograde in the sign of Aries, the most explosive sign of the zodiac, and then back into Pisces, the most feeling sign of the zodiac. So it's going to be quite interesting. We have Mercury ruling our mind, our mental processes, communication, technology, established technology, that is, and then short distance travel. And then we have Venus representing love, beauty, romance, creativity, what we desire, how we become that point of attraction. This is ruling relationships, friendships, connections, sisterhoods. There's a whole lot of energy here with our beautiful divine feminine essence getting a makeover, so to speak, and our mental bodies receiving an upgrade here. What's really interesting about this particular Venus and Mercury retrograde is that they're actually essentially going to be retrograding together. So Venus is right now at 10 degrees of Aries, having just stationed retrograde on the 1st. Mercury is over at 0 degrees of Aries. I believe as I'm filming this live stream that he just entered the sign of Aries today. So Mercury's not going to go retrograde until the 15th. This is the day after the lunar eclipse and slowing down and getting ready to station retrograde. During that lunar eclipse, this is a total lunar eclipse. It's a big, big deal, that energy. So once Mercury goes retrograde, Mercury is going to station retrograde at 9 degrees of Aries, and Venus still isn't going to be very far away by the 15th. So once that point hits, we're going to see these 2 moving pretty much in succession throughout the entirety of Mercury's retrograde and the second part of Venus's retrograde. This felt really powerful to me. This is a beautiful building of mind-heart coherence, being that Venus represents our divine feminine. She represents our love nature, and Mercury represents, as we said, that mind, those mental processes. So seeing this mind-heart coherence here, balancing, rectifying the energy between the head and the heart, and really helping to synchronize that energy. Hello, beautiful Annika. As we're talking about this right now, I am seeing it. Spirit's showing me it to me, like rewiring, healing the pathways in the brain. And it's reminding me of a talk by Joe Dispenza that I was talking about on here a while ago, when he's talking about the mind-heart coherence and how you build those new pathways in the brain through thinking thoughts that are also connected emotionally. Having that emotion while you're thinking that thought is what creates these new pathways. And so I'm really seeing this as the kind of rewiring of the mind that can only happen when the heart is also involved. So really, really big stuff. I cannot wait to see what the cards have to say about this energy. We're definitely going to be doing a reading today and digging into this. But before we do that, we are going to talk about some of these general themes and energies that we're going to be experiencing. This video, we're going to be focusing more on the retrogrades of Venus and Mercury than we are going to be necessarily focusing on the eclipses and Neptune entering Aries. Though we're going to do different videos on those or different live streams. But today we're going to work mostly with the retrogrades, but we want to keep within the forefront of our minds, not even the back of our minds, the forefront of our minds, the fact that these retrogrades are going on during eclipse season that began with the new moon in Pisces, and that we also have Neptune that's going to be moving into Aries the day after the second eclipse, the solar eclipse in Aries. And I want to see if I can find my notebook here because I'm not sure if I have it where I wrote down all the transits. It's fine if I don't have it. We're worried about it. It would be helpful if I did here. While I'm finding that, I'll check into the chat a little more. Hello, Solomon. Hello, Michael. Great to see you here today, both of you. Yeah. Oh, there it is. There we go. It doesn't usually wander far, so I was like, it's got to be here somewhere. Okay. Taking a moment to bless my nettle. Still drinking that nettle tea. Hello, Mona. It's so interesting how you fall out of the habit of something so quickly. Like I missed one day with my nettle tea. And then because of that, I forgot 2 more days in a row. I make it at night usually. It's what they call an infusion. So it steeps overnight. And then I drink it in the morning. That makes it especially strong, I guess you could say. Hello, Amber. How is everyone feeling? As we move through these wild energies here. Just warming up, really. We had the 3-3. What's today? Is today the 4th? The 3-3 was yesterday, right? You guys know how I am with linear time. So we're in that 3-3 energy as well. But remember, when we're talking about these portal dates, it's really an overriding energy that carries through the entire month. So it's not like because the exact day of 3-3 has passed, all those energies are not so relevant. This is the portal date really represents and encompasses an energy that we feel throughout the month. Right? So this 3 energy, we're going to be feeling this 3-3 portal is a beautiful, powerful portal, being that 33 is the number of the ascended masters, particularly Yeshua. And it is that number of Christ consciousness. It's a number of spiritual mastery. So it's really powerful when we're working with that Trinity energy, right? It's 3-3. So it's sort of like the energy of the Trinity doubled here. And that is, there's many different Trinities, many different ways to look at the Trinity, right? We can look at it as mind, body, spirit, right? We can look at it as divine masculine, divine feminine, and the child, right? The energy that's created or birthed from that. There are so many different ways to look at this Trinity, but it is a very holy number. So it's a really powerful spiritual rebirthing that I always feel like we experience around the 3-3 as we then are catapulted through March and then move into April. And Aries season does, of course, occur on the 21st of March. So about 3/4 through the month, we have that official rebirthing with the astrological new year beginning. So we got that energy going on every March as well, right? Michael says tired and having a lot of shoulder pain. Oh, let's send some healing and some love to our brother Michael there. That's no fun. Yep, exactly. It's all the glories of the physical body, right? Oh, I gotta laugh at that one. Sometimes it's like you have to laugh so you don't cry, you know what I mean? And when it's dealing with most physical things, that's like my default setting, Oh, gotta love these vessels though. They are good to us. They really, really, truly are. All right, so what are we going to talk about here with this? That 10-degree point of Aries, we've been talking about that in other live streams as well, the significance of this 9-10 degrees of Aries, right? Where we had Venus stationing retrograde at 10 degrees of Aries on the 1st. Then we're going to have Mercury stationing retrograde at 9 degrees of Aries on the 15th. And we are also going to have the new moon solar eclipse at 9 degrees of Aries on the 29th, which is ushering in Neptune entering Aries. Neptune will officially enter Aries the next day. So a lot of energy around this point in the sky, a lot of activation here, a lot of activation, as we said, with that mind-heart coherence as we're moving through. In the beginning of the month, we got Venus. Mercury's not retrograde yet. So we're working more strongly with the pure